Hello everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. In today's session, we're going to focus on using a stretch band to help reach our arms up towards the sky. People have a hard time with reaching their arms up, so finding ways to make that assistive can be really powerful. I'm going to start with my elastic band hooked onto most likely a doorway for you. Make sure that you put it above on the top of the door and then close the door, lock the door, right? Make sure it's secure for you. The things to make sure that it's not too heavy, right? And you're standing right in front of it directly. So I'm in the center of the middle of the strap, left to right. Arms gonna be straight forward. Now you feel free to lean forward a little bit here, that's fine, or stand a bit more vertical, all right? Be gentle. All that you do is without moving your body forward or back, let the arms rise up to your personal point of comfort, and then pull the arms down, breathing. Breathe, keep your body very still, let the arms lift up and pull down. As the arms rise up, the tension will decrease, and that is great because as the arms lift up, it can be aggressive on your shoulders if it's way too heavy, and pull down 7. So it becomes supportive as you lift by decreasing intensity, but also still helping you, and pull it down 6. So it's heaviest when it's low. Easy up, knees facing forward, breathe, and pull it down 5. Good everyone, that's all you do. Easy up, gentle, breathe, you got it, really good work. Breathe and pull it down 4. Again, stretch and lengthen up, you're doing really well. Breathe and pull it down 3. And if your attachment isn't as quite as high as you would like it, that's okay. As long as it's higher than your shoulders too, that's the most important thing. Easy, breathe. 1. I'm going to try that in a lunge stance. One leg forward, other leg back, legs hip distance. Same thing here, I'm going to lean forward a bit more. If it's not intense enough, I would step further forward. If it's too intense, I would step further closer back behind me. Breathe deeply, easy. 8. Again, make sure you're in the middle, bisecting the straps in the middle, center, left to right. 7. Take your time. Leaning forward a bit is fine. 6. Control. Stretch those arms out and away from you. Breathe deeply. 5. Things to be aware of that you're not trying to drive your shoulders down here. 4. Just relax them as the arms lift. The shoulders are trying to relax. 3, they may go up towards your ears a little bit. That's okay. Breathe deeply. That happens naturally. 2, just try not to draw them down because that makes it hard to move, right, with a support. Switch your legs. Take a break if you need to. Arms lift up gently. See, it's nice and pleasant. Breathe deeply. 10. The band is really assistive. Control. Breathe deeply. 9. You got it. Control. Reaching out to the front of your head, leaning forward. 8. Front knee is bent. Back leg is long. Take your time. Easy. 7. Good work here. Control. Stretch and reach. Good, everyone. Breathe deeply. 6. Fantastic job there. Lift and pull. 5. Doing really great. Control. Keep leaning forward, reaching out to the crown of your head. 4. Knees are facing forward. Heel bones on the floor. Breathing. 3. Take a break as you need to. No big deal. 2. One more time. Really great job. Bring your legs back together. Now I'm going to try with a squat, right? So as I bend my knees and lean forward, the arms go up. And again, the band is assistive as your arms go up, but because you're bringing your chest lower, it's going to be more aggressive than it was when we just stood tall, right? So because you're leaning forward, the arms won't go as far up. The band will not become as slack. It's going to have more tension here now, so feel free to step back more. If it's too intense for your knees, go forward. Breathe deeply and then return. 8. Let the arms go only up as far as you have no pain or strain. Breathe deeply. 7. Make sure your knees go forward in space, not together or apart. Keep the heel bones on the floor. 6. Take your face with you so your neck can stay fairly stable and still. Breathe deeply. 5. Whole spine just leans forward from the tailbone to the crown of your head. Breathe deeply. 4. Nice work there. Control. Easy lengthen. Breathe. That's right. 3. Whole foot on the floor. Knees track forward. Hips track back. Arms go forward and up. 2. One more time. Now, if it's just too aggressive for you, you can always reach the arms out a little further apart as you bend your knees, right? So you're going to try another round like that. In case that works better for you, just try. Easy breathe. It's also a great stretch across your chest that you can feel pretty easily. Palms face out, arms go wide apart to a Y. Breathe deeply. 9. Again, sit back, lean forward. Breathe deeply. Good, everyone. Control, return. 8. Try not to grip the floor with your toes. Keep the whole foot on the ground. 7, especially the most back part of your heel bone. Keep it down. Breathe deeply. 6, that creates more tactile connection to the floor. More of your foot on the floor. 5, helps your leg work more globally. Breathe deeply. 4, unless you have a lot of practice with lifting your heels up often, exercising. 3, but that's not a lot of people. Easy, breathe gently. Good, everyone. 2, one more time. Control, easy. That was great. So you have that version in case you ever need to, right? Now, of course, we're gonna try that on one leg. It's gonna move my standing leg to the center between both straps, other knee bent. The toes can be on the floor, right? So as I bend my standing leg, the toes can stay on the floor behind me and they can come forward, right? Or they can start in the air and tap the floor as I need to and either stay on the floor or return. That's your choice. 9. They can also stay off the floor unless they need to come down. Breathe deeply. 8. Take your time. Sit back, lean forward, breathe deeply. 7. This is also a great way to practice a one-leg squat because, again, the band does support you. Easy, but as long as it's not too heavy, your shoulders should not be screaming. 5. Your neck should be comfortable. Again, bend, sit back, lean forward. The knee goes forward. 4. Your toes may not face forward, but the knee goes generally forward. Easy control. Good, everyone. 3. Excellent job. Sit back, lean forward, stretch those arms up, relax the toes on the floor. 2. Try not to grip down there with eagle talons. See, 10 went by so fast before you even know what was happening. Now switch other foot. Again, make sure the foot is in the middle, right between both bands, right in front of the attachment directly. And then bend your standing leg. The toes can be on the floor, remember that. They can stay on the floor to help you have more support, or they can leave the floor and tap it when you need to. Breathe deeply. 9. Or you can try and stay off the floor and only tap it if you're desperate. Breathe deeply, slow. 8. Make sure the hip doesn't go out to the side. It goes back as the knee goes forward. You lean forward. Breathe deeply. 7. Breaks are great. No big deal. Sit back, lean forward, breathe. Good, everyone. Pull it down. 6. This is an excellent job. Sit back, lean forward, breathe. And pull. 5. Doing a great job here. Gentle, easy, breathe. That's right. 4. 3 more to go. Bend, stretch, lean. Very nice job. 3. Control. Excellent work there. Breathe deeply. 2. Keep the whole foot on the floor. Knee forward, hip back, bend deeply. You got it. And then return. Let's just open the arms wide and bring them back together. 10. Just a little rest. Easy. Make sure you're in the middle of the attachment. Breathe deeply. 9. You can probably feel that because it was 8. When you open the arms, it'll pull your body over to one side of it. 7. So it gets easier to feel. Easy open. 6. Good work, everyone. Take your time. Easy. Nice work here. 5. Great job. Breathe deeply. 4. Excellent job. Control. 3. Really good work. Breathe deeply. 2. One more time. Really great job. And then bend your elbows in. Rest. Now I'm going to change my attachment. I'm going to put it lower. All right? As long as it's below the level of your shoulders, that's good enough, right? The lower to the floor it is, the harder your arms have to work to pull the band up, so the more intense it is, right? And also, you get a different target area for the soft tissue fibers, depending on how close to the floor it is, but do what works best for you. I recommend anywhere below your waist. Great. Lower to the floor can be a bit more challenging because you have to pull a bit more. Now, all you're going to do here is pull the elbows back behind you and really draw your shoulder blades together quite strongly. And then return. So because it's coming from a low position, we're actually strengthening 9 up between the top of our shoulder blades. Breathe deeply. Because we're pulling from low to high. Breathe deeply. 8. That's the target area, but you may not feel it there. That's okay. Just because you don't feel it there doesn't mean it's not working. 7. As long as you're pulling your elbows back together and your shoulder blades are moving together and not moving your head forward, not moving the rest of your body, you're doing it correctly. 5. Whether or not you feel it there may not have, that's a moot point for a lot of people. 4, because we're all wired so differently for what we will feel. Breathe deeply. Control. 3. Excellent job there. Breathe. Again, gently pull it back and grow tall. 2. So strengthening the air between your shoulder blades will really help get those arms up overhead. It's also a nice counterbalance, what we just did. Now I'm going to step back more and increase the tension on the band to start. I'm going to start in a squat. You know how we love a squat. Stand up, pull and squeeze together. Try not to lean back, right? Just try and stand tall. Sit back, lean forward, take your focus with you. Stand and pull up. 9. Good, everyone. Again, sit and lean. Breathe deeply. Stand and pull up, squeeze all the ways together strongly. 8. You got it. Sit and lean, take your focus with you. Stand and pull, shoulder blades draw together. 7, take a break, it's okay. Bend, sit, lean forward, stand. Pull, squeeze together. 6, keep breathing. Sit back, lean forward, take your focus with you, with your neck and face. 5, where your face looks, or wherever your chest directs, that's where your face should look with your eyes. Breathe deeply. 4, that really helps your neck be supported and gives it actual strength, right? Because as you're leaning forward, gravity, 3, is affecting the soft tissue fibers, specifically on the back of your neck. So the simple exercise of keeping your neck still is actually strengthening the soft tissue that holds your neck in this position long term. 1, really great job. Now you know we're gonna do that on one leg, or we're gonna try, right? Step the foot between this band center. Other foot can always be on the floor behind you. And I do recommend it be on the floor behind you. If it's in front of you, it's gonna be hard to not round your spine as you bend, right? So get that foot behind you to help you. Start with the bend, easy. Stand up and pull. 5. We're gonna change this in a second. Lengthen the arms. Stand and pull. 4. Now this might be too difficult for you, right? Bending and stretching the arms. You might feel like you want more support. 3, totally understandable. Bend, sit back, lean forward, stand and pull. 2, tap the floor as you need to. Easy, breathe. Stand and pull, stay here. We're gonna change the emphasis. Arms go straight. Now as you bend, you're going to bend the elbows and lean forward. There's more support on the way down. So if you feel like you're not getting enough support on the way down, you would just change the emphasis to bend the elbows on the way down. 4, and straighten them on the way up. Breathe. Again, still sitting back, leaning forward. Pull the elbows and shoulder blades back together. 3, and of course, as always, make sure the top of the shoulder goes back with the elbow and shoulder blade. 2, what tends to happen a lot is the top of the shoulder will angle forward, and that's going to be really hard to get the proper articulation through your joints if the shoulder tips forward like that, right? It's also hard to keep your spine nice and long. Let's start again from the beginning. You can choose the version that works best for you. I'm going to start with straight arms. I'm going to squat and pull, just because that's what we did on the other side. Stand nice and tall. Make sure your knee goes forward directly. The toes may not face forward. Sit back, shoulder blades squeeze together. 4. Good, everyone. All the way up, nice and tall. Sit back, pull, squeeze together. 3. Excellent work there. Breathe. Bend the elbows. Pull the top of the shoulder back with you. 2. So again, try not to point the top of the shoulder forward when you bend. The elbow back. Breathe deeply. I'm going to change the emphasis. Stay here. I'm going to pull the arms here. I'm going to bend to straighten the arms. Here's the version that I started with on the other side in case I was not clear. Stand and pull. 5. Bend and stretch the arms. I may have been unclear with that. Apologies. Stand and pull the elbows back and shoulders back together. 4. Control. Sit back. Use the floor behind you with that back foot. Stand tall. 3. Again, keep that foot behind you because it's hard to keep your spine in that nice long position if the knee is in front of you. Breathe deeply. Stand tall and pull. 2. One more time. Bend, lean forward. Good job. Push, stand tall. Woo! 1, and rest. Excellent work. So there you have it. A nice way to support the arms reaching up to the sky. And hopefully you'll feel as you try and reach your arms up here, it should hopefully feel like they have more support, they have more lift, they have more autonomy, like they just want to go up all the way by themselves as if they're being blown up by a wind from down to up, right? It should not be as heavy. Your arms should not feel as heavy as they would before you exercised, right? I hope you enjoyed. This is a great series to practice to help those arms to reach up overhead that so many people struggle with. My name is Eric. This is Nucleus Strength. I look forward to getting stronger with you in the future. Yours are good health. Take care.